The internet is on absolute fire as whispers turn into headlines, and headlines explode into chaos surrounding Kirk Frost, a name long tied to both fame and controversy in the hip-hop world. Overnight, social media timelines are flooded with shocking claims that a private video featuring Kirk has leaked, and what started as rumor has now spiraled into full-blown scandal. Twitter threads, gossip blogs, and celebrity insiders are dissecting every frame of the alleged footage, trying to uncover what's real and what's been twisted. Fans are stunned, torn between disbelief and betrayal, flooding comment sections with wild speculation. Could the clip be fake? Or is Kirk really caught in something that could destroy everything he's built with Rashida? Has someone from his past come back for revenge? Or is this the work of a jealous rival trying to ruin his name? As hashtags trend and outrage spreads, even people who don't follow the couple are sucked into the frenzy, sharing screenshots, slowed-down clips, and theories that grow darker by the minute. The tension online feels electric. Every new post adds fuel to the storm. For years, Kirk and Rashida have faced their share of drama. But this feels different, more personal, more explosive, like the final spark that could burn it all down. News outlets start picking up the story. Podcasts debate the scandal, and fans of love and hip-hop can't stop talking about it. Behind the scenes, Kirk remains silent, while Rashida's social media activity or lack of it only deepens the mystery. People are refreshing her page by the second, waiting for a reaction, a statement, anything that might reveal how she's handling this digital wildfire. But no one's ready for what's coming next, because inside Rashida's world, the story is just beginning to unfold. The internet's chaos is only the surface of a much deeper storm about to break wide open, the kind that destroys trust, shakes families, and rewrites everything people thought they knew about one of hip-hop's most talked-about couples. As the digital noise grows louder, the camera is about to shift from the crowd's wild guesses to the very heart of the storm, Rashida herself, the woman whose next move will change everything. Inside her boutique office, Rashida Frost was wrapping up a meeting about her beauty line when her phone began vibrating non-stop calls, texts and notifications lighting up her screen like fireworks. At first, she assumed it was good news, maybe a viral boost for her latest product launch. But as the messages poured in, "Girl, check your phone now. Please tell me this ain't real. Rashida, are you okay?" Her stomach turned cold. Something wasn't right. Her hands trembled as she tapped the first link a friend had sent, and the moment the screen loaded, her entire world tilted off its axis. There it was, grainy, shaky, but unmistakable, a video showing Kirk Frost, her husband, sitting far too close to another woman, whispering something in her ear. The laughter, the posture, the intimacy, it was all too familiar. The clip might not have been high definition, but it was clear enough to break her heart in real time. For a moment, she couldn't breathe. Could this be real? Was this one of those AI-generated deepfakes everyone talks about? She wanted to believe it was fake, had to believe it was fake. But deep down, a sinking feeling told her this wasn't the first time Kirk had crossed a line. And maybe this time, it had finally gone too far. The front door opened, and Kirk walked in, humming under his breath, completely unaware that his life was seconds away from imploding. Rashida's pulse pounded in her ears as she looked up, eyes sharp and cold. "Kirk, sit down," she said, her tone low but heavy. He froze, instantly sensing the shift in the air. "What's wrong?" he asked, but she didn't answer. Instead, she held up her phone, hit play, and turned the screen toward him. Silence filled the room except for the faint sound of his own voice coming from the video. Rashida watched his face drain of color, his mouth slightly open as his eyes darted toward her, searching for something to say. When the clip ended, she set the phone down slowly. "Explain, now." Kirk swallowed hard, his chest tightening. "This isn't what it looks like," he said, rubbing a hand over his head, trying to buy time. Rashida let out a sharp, bitter laugh. "Oh, really? Then please, enlighten me, because the entire internet is watching you get cozy with some random woman." Kirk stammered, insisting it was old footage, a setup, a trap. But the damage was already done. "You don't remember?" She snapped, voice breaking between rage and heartbreak. "Do you have any idea how humiliating this is? For me, for our kids, for our brand?" Her voice trembled. tears threatening to fall, but she blinked them back. Before Kirk could respond, his phone started ringing. It was his manager. "We have a problem," came the tense voice on speaker. "That video is everywhere. Sponsors are calling, some are pulling out." Rashida folded her arms tightly, staring at him like she didn't recognize the man standing in front of her. And in that moment, as his phone buzzed again and the world outside continued to burn with gossip, Rashida realized something deep inside her had snapped. This wasn't just a bad look. This was betrayal, caught in real time, and it was only the beginning. The room crackled with tension as Rashida's fury collided with Kirk's desperate denial, every word slicing through the heavy silence between them. She stood firm, arms crossed, eyes blazing, while he tried to gather himself, stuttering excuses that only made things worse. "Someone's trying to set me up," he muttered, but Rashida wasn't buying it, not this time. "Set you up? With what, your own voice?" she shot back, her tone trembling with disbelief and rage. Kirk ran his hands over his head, pacing, his pulse racing as his phone buzzed again and again. Every new notification felt like a nail in the coffin of his reputation. Outside their walls, the internet was devouring the scandal screenshots, slowed-down videos, gossip threads all pointing at one thing: Kirk Frost, caught red-handed. The weight of public humiliation was unbearable, but the pain in Rashida's eyes cut deeper than anything the internet could say. "Do you know what you've done to us?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "To our family? To me?" He tried to reach for her, but she stepped back, shaking her head. "Don't touch me!" "Not right now." The air between them was thick, suffocating. Then, as if fate wanted to twist the knife, Kirk's phone buzzed once more, a notification flashing from social media, but this time, it wasn't from fans or blogs. A new account had appeared out of nowhere, posting cryptic messages about him. Rashida noticed the screen light up with the username IAL Truth Uncovered, followed by a chilling message: "This is only the beginning." Her heart dropped. Kirk stared at the message, his mind spinning. "What the hell is that?" he whispered, but Rashida already knew this wasn't random. Someone had an agenda, someone close enough to have the receipts. The thought made her stomach twist. "You better start talking," she warned coldly, "because it looks like whoever did this isn't done yet." But Kirk didn't have an answer. He just stood there, watching his world unravel piece by piece as his phone continued buzzing with new updates. Outside, the noise was getting louder. Inside, the silence was breaking. Rashida's eyes burned with tears she refused to shed, and Kirk's pulse pounded with dread. What started as a leaked video was no longer just about embarrassment. It was a declaration of war. And as the night deepened, that mysterious account posted again, promising more to come, leaving them both frozen in fear of what the next sunrise might bring. By morning, the internet had turned the scandal into a full-blown circus, but nothing prepared anyone for the bombshell that dropped next. The mysterious account calling itself OAL Truth Uncovered began posting a series of cryptic messages, each one more chilling than the last. "This is just the beginning," one read. "You think that video was bad? Wait for part 2. The post spread like wildfire, and suddenly everyone wanted to know who was behind the account. Then, out of nowhere, a woman came forward claiming to be the one in the leaked video, and she wasn't hiding. Her confidence was electric. Sitting across from a gossip blogger in a sleek interview setup, she smirked like she had been waiting her whole life for this moment. "So you're saying you were with Kirk Frost in that video?" the blogger asked, eyes gleaming with curiosity. The woman tilted her head, her tone smooth but venomous. "I don't have to say anything," she replied. "The video says it all." Rashida, watching from her phone, felt her stomach drop. The audacity, the calmness. This woman wasn't scared, she was enjoying every second. Kirk, sitting beside her, shook his head furiously. "She's lying. I don't even know her." But Rashida's expression didn't change. "Then why does she sound so damn sure?" she snapped. The interview continued, the blogger pressing for answers. "People online think it's AI or old footage. What's the truth?" The woman leaned closer to the camera, her voice dropping into a dangerous whisper. "Oh, it's real and it's recent." Rashida let out a bitter laugh, disbelief turning into fury. Recent, Kirk? She's saying this is recent. What the hell is she talking about? But before he could even respond, the woman on screen raised her phone. Since Kirk wants to act like he forgot, she said smugly, let's help him remember. Within seconds, a second clip appeared clearer, sharper, undeniable. Kirk's voice, his laugh, his hand resting on the woman's thigh. The blogger gasped while the internet collectively lost its mind. Rashida's world felt like it shattered all over again. You're out here texting her too? She demanded, holding up screenshots the woman had shown messages reading, "Miss that smile," and "Keep this quiet." Kirk's face went pale, his words stumbling as he insisted it was fake, doctored, a setup. But Rashida wasn't listening anymore. The damage was done. The woman on the screen gave one last smirk, her voice dripping with satisfaction. And before you all think this is over, trust me, it's not. There's more. A lot more. And with that, the interview ended, leaving Rashida frozen, Kirk speechless, and the entire internet counting down to whatever more meant next. Within hours of the second video's release, social media turned into a battlefield. Twitter threads exploded, TikTok detectives dissected every frame, and YouTube commentators dropped exclusive breakdowns like they were covering a national scandal. Hashtags like "Why Kirk Exposed," "Justice for Rashida," and "Kirk Frost Scandal" trended across every platform. Fans were outraged, influencers were gossiping, and even major entertainment outlets started reporting on the drama as if it were breaking news. Old clips of Rashida defending her marriage on Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta resurfaced, filling timelines with bittersweet irony. She stood by him for years, and this is what she gets? One fan wrote. Others speculated wildly, piecing together old interviews and cryptic captions like detectives solving a mystery. Some even suggested that the mysterious account, AL Truth Uncovered, was being run by someone inside the Frost circle, maybe a scorned ex-employee or a bitter acquaintance. Every hour brought a new theory, and the frenzy was feeding itself. Meanwhile, inside Rashida's home, the noise outside couldn't compare to the silence within. She had stopped answering calls, turned off her notifications, and refused to open the door for anyone except her assistant. Her boutique team had been told to handle everything remotely, and her social media manager received one instruction: no posts, not a word. For the first time in years, Rashida Frost had gone completely silent, and that silence was louder than any statement she could have made. Kirk, on the other hand, was in panic mode. He tried reaching out to her, leaving voicemail after voicemail, insisting that he could prove the videos were fake. But each message sounded less convincing than the last. "Rashida, baby, please call me back." "Don't believe what they're saying. Someone's trying to destroy us." But she didn't answer. Instead, she sat on the edge of her bed, scrolling through comments, reading the outpouring of sympathy and anger. Some messages made her cry, others made her furious. How could he do this again? She thought, remembering the last time they'd barely survived a cheating scandal. The Frost family brand, once a symbol of hustle, love, and redemption, was suddenly hanging by a thread. Their endorsements paused, deals went quiet, and even longtime friends started distancing themselves. Everyone wanted a statement, but Rashida knew the next words she spoke would define everything. One wrong move, one emotional post, and she could lose it all: her marriage, her reputation, her business empire. So she waited. The world outside screamed for answers, but inside her home, the only sound was the faint hum of her phone lighting up with another notification. From the same haunting account, 8L Truth Uncovered. She's not done yet. Just when everyone thought the situation couldn't spiral any further, the name Erica Mena began to surface, and that single mention sent shockwaves through the entire internet. Fans were quick to draw connections, digging through old photos, comments, and deleted interactions between Erica and Kirk, forming wild theories that spread like wildfire. Then, IGL Truth Uncovered posted again, this time with a cryptic caption that read, "Ask Erica why she kept the secret this long." Within minutes, Erica's name was trending everywhere, with thousands of users flooding her comment sections demanding answers. Screenshots began circulating messages allegedly between Erica and the same woman seen in the video, suggesting they both knew something about Kirk's private life. Rashida, sitting in disbelief, watched the madness unfold from her phone. "Erica, what does she have to do with this?" she muttered under her breath, her pulse quickening. Kirk's expression hardened instantly. He knew the mention of Erica Mena, given their history on Love and Hip Hop, would make this scandal explode tenfold. "They're trying to stir things up," he said quickly, but his tone was shaky, defensive. "You expect me to believe this is random?" Rashida snapped, anger flooding her voice. "Out of everyone in Atlanta, they just happened to tag Erica?" She had seen enough reality TV drama to know coincidences like that didn't exist. Meanwhile, Erica broke her silence in a now-viral Instagram Live, her tone sharp but cryptic. "I don't owe anyone explanations," she began, staring straight into the camera. "But what I will say is, the truth always comes out, whether y'all ready for it or not." Those few sentences were all it took to set the internet ablaze once more. Commentators took her words as confirmation of deeper secrets, while blogs claimed that the woman in the original video had once worked with Erica on a modeling gig. Rashida's phone wouldn't stop buzzing, friends, bloggers, even producers reaching out for her reaction, but she ignored them all, trying to process whether she was now caught in a web much larger than just her husband's betrayal. Kirk, on the other hand, began pacing the room, mumbling about how this was a coordinated attack to ruin him. But when Rashida replayed Erica's live again, something about her tone, the confidence, the precision felt calculated. She wasn't rattled. She was leading the narrative. And that realization hit Rashida hard. Whatever was coming next, it wasn't just gossip anymore, it was personal, strategic, and far from over. Strategic and far from over.